I look like I'm molting like a freaking snake. Hi everyone, thank you so very much for hanging out with me today. But I did go through a bunch of my empties and pulled out a handful of products and actually kind of organized today. Shocking, I know. I thought we could talk about some of these products. I really did a little bit of research into some of the skincare that I'm going to be going through, and I'm looking forward to talking about these and then throwing them in the garbage and or recycling whatever I can. So I want to start off with body care products first, and I'm going to try my best to go through categories. I have a whole heck of a lot more, but I'm only doing there's actually I think about 30 products in here, so it may be a long one. Get yourself something to drink. I have my Witch Please coffee. Actually, before I start off with the body care, I finished up a candle. I have a few others that are almost done, but not quite. This I got at TJ Maxx. It was $7.99, and that's a really good price for a size like this. It was a single wick candle. Some of the ones that I get from TJ Maxx, from Marshall's, don't often have a strong enough throw for me, and I like a really scented candle. This was wood smoke and bourbon. I can still smell it. It reminds me of the tobacco vanille perfume from Tom Ford. That is one of my favorites, and I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to find this again. It's from a company called DW Home, so I may go on and take a look and see if they have a website and if I can order it, because this was one of the best smelling candles like this that I've tried. If you guys have another brand of that type of scent that you can recommend to me, I would really appreciate it. Okay, let's talk about two shaving creams that are just like okay. They don't thrill me, but I had them and I was going to use them. And those are the refreshments. I have two of them here. You've heard me speak of it before. They're on the expensive side for what they are. It is not a foaming one. I kind of like and prefer the gel that kind of, once you squeeze it out, it foams up and it really clings to your legs so you get a really nice shave. These had a tendency to maybe slip and slide a little bit off. And, you know, as I said, I had them. I think they're like $8 or so, which is more than I want to pay for something that I'm really, not overly thrilled with. So, I had them, I used them. I won't go out and purchase these again. Now, since we're talking about shave cream, I have to talk about one that if I could find it on sale somewhere, I would absolutely purchase this. This is one of the best shaving creams that I've used. It's from Elemis. I am going to link below whatever I can find. And of course, you know that I use affiliate links, so I will make a small commission if you shop through those links. If you don't shop through the links and you want to save some money, use Rakuten. If you haven't signed up for Rakuten, of course, I do have a link, which means I would get $15 and you would get $15. You can use any, but either way, try to save yourself from money. You don't have to use my links. This is Ice Cool Foaming Shave Gel. It is one of the ones that, as I said, comes out like a gel and then it foams up, but it clings so nicely to your legs or wherever you're shaving, and it makes for such an incredibly smooth shave. I enjoy using this so much, and it makes me so upset that it's so expensive. I said so a lot. Just add it to the list. I have very dry feet, and I do my very best to take care of them, especially because of my neuropathy. I have to be very cognizant of my feet, and I always have to check them. This was the Dermelect Runway Ready Luxury Foot Treatment. I really enjoyed this. This has keratin, peptides, argan oil. It says GABA. I don't know what that would be. This was a nice thick cream. It has a nice scent. It was pleasant to use. It didn't make my feet slippery, slimy. It was kind of thick, so it adhered. And then I would put socks on and I'd go to sleep at night. And I have to say I really enjoyed it. But yeah, if it's not too expensive, I'll probably purchase this again. But this is the Avon Moisture Therapy Intensive Healing and Repair. It's a balm. This very much has the texture of Aquaphor. It's thick and it's emollient, and it does emulsify once you start rubbing it in. It does take a while to rub in, but it is one of the best hand creams, the most longest lasting hand creams that I have ever found. I used to sell Avon, and sometimes I will sign up just so I can stock up on these because I really do love them so much. For me, with hand creams, I find that just maybe a very short time later, I'm having to apply more. This one will last for quite some time. But yeah, so I will absolutely purchase this again. And I don't know if I filmed in this new area. I switched my location so that now the windows are facing me and I'm up against this wall. It's a short wall, so I have to kind of be careful how I place my camera. Like this is the door jamb. I don't know if it works. I have a whole lot to tell you guys anyway, so I don't know how long I'm going to be here. The next one I want to talk about is the Sol de Janeiro, or Sol de Janeiro, I guess depending upon how you want to say it, if you want to say it ethnically, but it's the Bon Dia Bright Cream. I believe I got this in one of my boxes. This is a really nice scent. Here, it's just like sweet enough. I love these creams, but the prices of them, like the large one, I think is like $78, and to me that's just so excessive. It's really nice to use and pleasant, and it does a good job. Has some nice ingredients, but I don't know, it's hard for me to pull the trigger. I have a lot to go through anyway, so I don't have to worry about going out and purchasing any, but I'm so tempted to use it. But this is a small tub for body cream, and this is probably $25. I'll have to like look that up, but yeah, I really do like it. But
why are you so gosh darn expensive?
Last body product I have is another scrub. I love scrubs, most of them. I really enjoy the sugar scrubs because they will dissolve in the shower. This was the Tree Hut Sugared Fantasy. This was one of the holiday ones from last year. I definitely enjoyed it. I went through it rather quickly because it was a small one. I will continue to buy Tree Hut. Again, I especially like when they go on sale. That is the time that I like to purchase them. If you have a favorite scent of these, let me know. Let's talk about some hair care products. Redken is a brand that I've been using for quite a long time. This is the Frizz Dismiss Smooth Force Spray. This has also been in my empties previously as well. This is a great detangler for me, and also just one to like prime my hair. But this is again on the pricey side. I might pick some up because I know that Ulta's having their like hair event, or either that's coming up, or I don't know. I do know that they have something where you can get deep discounts, so this is absolutely on my radar. Okay, this stuff, you know, considering, I would probably buy this Dove over the Redken. It is the 7-in-1 Miracle Mist. This is also an amazing product, and it goes so well with a gel product. It's more like a serum. I can't think of it right now, but I'm going to put it on the screen. I'll probably link it below as well. I hadn't tried Dove products in a long time. This and the combination of the two is absolutely amazing. If I didn't have so many other hair care products to go through that I'm going to force myself to use unless I can find somebody else who wants them, I'll absolutely go out and buy this. And I have a little bit of that serum gel. Why do I keep calling it serum gel? Whatever it is. The combination of the two is amazing. I will be buying this again. As I said, I will probably buy this over the Redken. So that's a revelation for me. I just saved myself some money. I had to clear my memory card, and I just realized that this finger does not have any polish on it. Don't ask me. You probably don't want to know, but oh well, we'll just have to go through the video with that. I have tried a multitude of Verb hair products. Honestly, they just don't do much for my particular hair. I've tried same items several times, one of which I'm going to go through, and I don't know, this was the leave-in mist. Again, I got it in my box because I've never gone out and purchased any of these. This was okay. There's like a little bit left in here, but it's a very thick liquid, so it was sometimes hard to get out. It would get clogged. It was okay. I wouldn't say that it was anything miraculous like the Dove was, but I don't know. I can't get into the brand for some reason. But you know, I guess not everything is for everybody. So obviously I won't be going out and purchasing this one again. And here is the Friendly Verb Ghost Oil. I know all of these things are yucky because they were in my little garbage can that I store everything. I've tried this so many times and I keep saying, maybe you're doing it wrong. Maybe it's you. No, maybe it's just this and it doesn't work for me. It's the Ghost Oil, and I don't find that it smooths down the frizz. I don't find that it does anything when I blow out my hair. I don't know. I mean, I have one more little baby one left that I have to go through. And yeah, unfortunately, it just doesn't work for me. And it's expensive brand, so I'm awfully glad that I didn't actually pay for it and I got them in boxes. So I'm going to say goodbye to that one. Now this hair oil, on the other hand, was amazing, and I finished it to the last drop. Was very sad when I finished it. It is the, I think it's Vor, V-O-R, and it's got the little dot on top. I tried looking up how to say it, but with brands it's difficult. This was a Walk in the Sun Luxury Hair Oil. Very nice to use. It did some nice things for my hair. It definitely smoothed out my ends and didn't make them crunchy or frizzy. And yeah, I liked it. I don't know the price point yet until I look it up. But if it's reasonable and I was in the mood for a hair oil, because I love my Redken Love Oil. So I don't know. If you're in the market, I said I would definitely recommend this. Moving on to some skincare, we have a lot to talk about. First one that I wanted to mention is a very expensive one, and I hadn't tried it before, I don't think. I really thought that it was much bigger. It's the passioni retinol cream, and it comes with B Hydra Intensive Hydration Serum from Drunk Elephant. This was very nice. I used these two at night. I would put on the serum, and then I would use the retinol cream. Now this honestly isn't big enough for me to have seen any results from the retinol. It does have some nice ingredients, but the retinol is 13 ingredients down. There's still a long list of other ingredients, so I do think it's effective, but it has niacinamide pretty high up, which is also an excellent ingredient. This, on me anyway, did not cause any irritation. The combination of the two, I think, was a nice moisturizing properties. I may go out and purchase it again. It's just, I'm on the fence. There are a lot of options, but I love Drunk Elephant stuff. This is Vitabrid C12. Of course, it came in one of my boxes. It is the Wrinkle Serum, Firm and Revitalize. It is a thin serum. I use it in the daytime. It doesn't ball up unlike some other vitamin C's that I've tried. It does have a fairly pleasant scent. It absorbs nicely. This did amazing things for my hyperpigmentation. As I was going through the bottle, I was noticing more and more the lightening of the hyperpigmentation that I have around here. Now, vitamin C is supposed to do that, but there are different levels, the problem with vitamin C, there's oil soluble, water soluble. There's the stable, which is not as efficient as the non-stable, so you have to have the right delivery system for the non-stable formulas. This comes in an airtight pump. You can't open it up, so as it pumps, basically, until like there's just a couple of little squidgies that came out of it. Once you're done, you're done. So this is the stronger but non-stable form. So once you begin one of these, use it every day so that it doesn't expire. But if I can, I will purchase this. I got news. If it's cheaper than the Chantecaille brightening serum that was like amazingness for my face, then I'll go with this one for sure. Okay, I have two Strivectin products. This is a really dirty tube. We'll go over that one in a minute. But this is the Strivectin Anti-Wrinkle Wrinkle Recode Serum. Gone through several of them. Again, this is in an airtight pump. Well, I guess there was another splidge in there too. Airtight container. It is also visibly blurring when you put it on, so look at my hand. It doesn't pill up or anything, but it has a film forming agent. This, very interestingly enough, has niacin. Now, niacin in itself can't penetrate the skin. That's why they have the derivative, which is niacinamide, which is excellent for your skin. But they have a proprietary product. It's trademarked. It is NIA-114, and what they have done is they have manipulated the molecules so that supposedly they will actually penetrate the skin deeper. It is supposed to strengthen your skin barrier. It has a beautiful list of ingredients in here, and I can tell you that it works because it's not the first one that I used, and it does really, really nice things for my skin, and it works in combination very well with the Strivectin SD Intensive Concentrate for stretch marks and wrinkles. Now, I can say that I've sometimes used this on my stretch marks. It hasn't improved mine because mine are scarred down. I think if you have new stretch marks that are still pink, this will probably help because this has resveratrol in it. Now, one of the sources it comes from is grapes. What it will do is it is going to encourage collagen production. In other words, your collagen goes,
oh wait, something's talking to me, let me make more.
That's basically what this stuff does. It is supposed to be firming. Did I mention that it has peptides? It's got wonderful ingredients in here as well. I've used many, many tubes of this, but this puppy is now $139. I think the last time I purchased it outright, because I've gotten these in TJ Maxx for like maybe $25. I don't remember paying $139. You know, everything's going up, but I love the combination of this one and that one. And then there was another one that I used that was for like my marionette lines over here. That was also amazing. But you know, you buy the 3 products full price, you're talking like over $200, and that's just not something that I can do. But I love when I find a good product. I've spoken about Skyn Iceland products before. My favorite products from them are, of course, the under eye gels, the neck patches, even the smile lines and the forehead. They work. The micro needling patches work even better, and those you have to use with the cream, and they suggest this cream, which is the Icelandic Relief Eye Cream with glacial flower extract. And I'm going to get into that flower extract. It's called Dwarf Soapwort. Now this, as I said, works amazing underneath the microneedling patches. Okay, the Dwarf Soapwort flower they use flower stem cells. Now there's a lot to be said. There's a lot of controversy whether plant stem cells are actually doing anything for you. I can say that the cream kept my eyes super moisturized, aided with the crepiness. Now the flower is called Perennial Subornaris Humula. I rehearsed this before I sat down to do the video. The common name, as I said, is Dwarf Soapwort. Again, it's hard to say. I have to see if there's more research on whether plant stem cells are doing anything. But this is a very, very expensive eye cream. And I think I have others that are at the less expensive price point that I would use. I'm very loyal to Skyn Iceland, but some of the products I think are better than others. I have more sunscreens in my arsenal over there, but I wanted to pull out one in particular because I'm so sad that it's empty. This I got free when I had resubscribed to Allure. I haven't gotten Allure in a year, so this has been sitting around for a while. I only resubscribed to Allure for like 2 months because they were offering a mini set of Sunday Riley stuff. I was like, yes, please. This is called the Light-Hearted Broad Spectrum SPF 30. I love the sunscreen. It has a really nice texture. It's on the thinner side. It smooths in beautifully. It kind of gives you like a little bit of a glow almost, and it sits perfectly under my makeup. There are so many sunscreens when I get to work sometimes in the morning and I like go like this and the sunscreen just starts like peeling up and peeling off. I look like I'm molting like a freaking snake. Anyway, this one does not do that. Okay, this I used it up because I just wanted to. It's called the Pure, P-U-R-E, not Pure with the little symbol. Caffeine 5% serum. Now I've tried to look this up. It's not sold very many places, and the places that it is sold, this was I think originally $40 or $44, and they have it on sale for $10. I could not even find the ingredient list for this. This of course came, was it in a box or was it in a FabFitFun or something? It never came in a box, and the ingredients are not on the back. It was a biphase serum, so you had to shake it to, I guess, you know, reactivate it or whatever. Usually caffeine serums are ones that I use underneath my eyes. It doesn't specify that you use it underneath your eyes. So kind of use it just all over. It's very, very thin and water-like, so it's a little bit difficult to manipulate. Has a bit of a serum texture, but the viscosity more of water. It's not something I would go out and buy again because I honestly don't know if it did anything. I really like the Good Molecules caffeine serum as well as the ordinary under eye caffeine serum. This was just kind of an experiment, so it's like, well, let me just use it. I can't say if it did anything, and if I can't find the ingredients online, that's really like suspicious to me. So yeah, won't go get this again. I have one more skincare product. Yeah, I was going to say project. No, it's not a project, but it is a product. This is from Glow Recipe. It is the Plump Hyaluronic Serum. Glow Recipe Has some amazing products, some amazing ingredients. Their packaging, though, you gotta admit, they get an A+ for their packaging. I mean, it looks like a freaking little plum. This was a very nice hyaluronic serum. Worked well underneath my other products, my other skincare products. I really enjoyed using it. I will probably go out and purchase it, I said, because I do really enjoy the Glow Recipe stuff. So I probably would. There's so many choices with hyaluronic acids. There's so much to it. There's so many different choices. Like there was this one, which is not super cheap, and then there's like the 111 Skin, which is like, you know, $199. And I honestly think this does the exact same thing as that. And maybe the Ordinary and the Glow Recipe hyaluronic serums will maybe do just the same. All the hyaluronic acid is doing is it is absorbing water from your environment to hydrate your skin. And if you live in a dry temperature and you put the hyaluronic acid on, it's kind of going to suck it from the inside out. So that's always something to think of. Before I move on to the other categories of my empties, I just wanted to sneak this in here that I'm having a giveaway. There's going to be 2 winners. I'm not going to show you what's in it, but they of course will at least have 1 palette, if not more. It's going to be a variety of things, and all you have to do is email me. Don't leave a comment down below about anything. There's too many scammers out there. I need you to email leanngiveaway@gmail.com. Again, it's leanngiveaway, obviously one word, @gmail.com. I'm going to put it on the screen. I'm not going to put it down below because, again, if anybody reads it, they're going to see that there's a giveaway. All you have to do to win is, of course, be 18 years or older, or at least have parental permission. You're going to email me. Just mention any product that I've talked about. If you like it, if you don't like it, it doesn't matter. Just name a product that I showed. I'm not going to need any of your information. All you have to do is do that, and if I email you back, that will mean that you are the winner. Of course, unfortunately, it can only be US. The international shipping is like $100, and I just can't do that right now. I love all of my international viewers tremendously, but it has to only be US for right now. If I had a much larger channel, I would be able to do them all the time. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to be responsible once it leaves my paws. I'm going to send you the tracking information, but I can't be responsible if anything shows up broken or if it goes missing. I hope that doesn't happen. It's never happened so far, but I also have to throw that out there as well. I have a lot more giveaways that I want to do. I have a bunch of stuff, and I just want to give back to you guys because you have been so amazingly wonderful for sticking with me for so long. Okay, now moving on to the fun stuff. I have 2 perfumes. I have more, but I just didn't pull them out. I have 2 perfumes which are both absolutely freaking amazing. This one I am so sad about because this is what I mentioned before, the Tom Ford Tobacco Vanille. This was amazing, and I loved it because this case is luxury as all heck. Let me tell you, it's magnetized, it's weighty, and then you were able to just buy the refills, the sprays, which are fine by itself, and then you would pop it in here, and they no longer freaking sell them.
So I just wanted to make one clarification. They do sell the atomizer with the little tube inside. What they no longer sell is the refill tube. Every time you want to buy the perfume, you have to buy the whole thing, which makes absolutely no sense to me. I think it is such a waste. But if you guys know where you can find those refills, let me know. But every place I've looked, they still have the travel size for $70, but it's not refillable.
Makes me so upset. I think they have the larger one, but this just, I threw it in my purse, and yeah, I'm really sad about that. And oh, it is so good, and it reminds me of that bourbon candle that I just talked about. This is another one that's amazing. This is the 7 Virtues, and this was Vanilla Woods. It's not as intoxicating as like the Tom Ford, but this has an awesome like vanilla scent to it, that true vanilla with nothing artificial underlying it. It was just, I mean, I used it up. I was a rollerball, and I was like, there's literally not anything left in here whatsoever. So I'm sad. I have so many perfumes. I've been bringing them to work and just like saying, take them, because I'm not forcing myself to wear a perfume that I really don't love. So one day I will get them again. I have finished up a lot of setting sprays. I've been concentrating on going through the ones that are halfway done so I can like finish them up and move on to the next. I really enjoyed the Morphe, this was the Jeffree Star. I bought this I bought this quite a while ago, probably before all of the drama. This was the Set and Refresh Mist, and it had a nice berry scent to it. These mists are amazing. I wonder if there's anything left. See, it's such a fine, fine mist that it doesn't squirt me in the face and ruin my makeup. It still has that really nice scent to it. They don't have this berry scent one anymore, but I'm sure the regular one is still good. It just doesn't have that really nice scent to it, but this was a great product. So is the Purlisse Watermelon Energizing Facial Spray. I don't remember. Yeah, no, this one didn't have a nice spray to it, so I wouldn't use it as a setting mist. But before I put on my makeup, I would absolutely use this, and it had a great watermelon smell. Purlisse is the sister company to Yensa, and I really enjoy a bunch of their products. They have nice ingredients, and this one doesn't have denatured alcohol, and it was smelled good. You could set your makeup, but again, it kind of was more splotchy than I liked. I like and prefer a really, really fine mist. But before my makeup went on, I thought it was fabulous. Good old MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus. That is such a long word. I had to put this one in my empties because it got like floaties in there. I had it too long because I think it was in one of the boxes when I moved and I pull it out. So even though there's a little bit left in here, yeah, it had to go. This is an okay mist. I've discovered much more fine mists that I really, really enjoy. But I mean, it's a staple. I have one that I'm finishing up now that didn't go bad. But yeah, this was really good. Here is a little baby of the same thing, but this one was the cucumber scent. I really enjoyed their scents. They stopped making the scents, and kind of makes me sad because I love scented products. I love scented makeup. Sometimes I will just take my Too Faced palettes and just sniff them. Is that weird? This was just a little baby. I don't know whether I got this in TJ Maxx. It was in a set or something, but the watermelon scent was really good. This one was honestly just okay. I picked this up on a whim. This was from Wet n Wild. It's the Be Mine Honey Face Mist. The mist was okay on it. Let's see. Hold on. Yeah, it had a decently fine mist, but it was honestly rather expensive for such a tiny little thing here. This is only 1.52 ounces. You're talking about like, you know, like the Tatcha size. And the smell wasn't what I thought it would be, to be honest with you. I expected a much sweeter. This one smelled very much like a chemical and artificial scent, and I really didn't enjoy using it. I used it to finish it up, but this one and the other one, I forget, that's probably in the other room. Yeah, it's not something I would purchase again. There's too many other ones that I really do enjoy. Now these, on the other hand, this is the Benefit the Professional Super Setter. Even the babies have the most, look at that mist. I can't believe there's something left in here. I'm so mad. How is there anything left in here and it didn't work when I had it before? These are freaking amazing. The mister on even the baby ones is unbelievable. I've never had the full size. I want the full size. When I go through the others, I'm absolutely getting the full size of this because this is one of the best. It really sets my makeup nicely, and I said there's nothing better with that fine mist. It just kind of lays over the skin, melts everything in. Such a pleasant product to use. So yeah, gotta say goodbye. I am not holding on to them for those couple of little squirts. One little brush cleanser here. This is not a setting spray. This is the Cinema Secrets Makeup Brush Cleanser, the quick drying formula. I'm running out. I only have this much left. Aside from the makeup switch, you know, like the, hold on, like this guy, which sometimes takes a little bit more time, doesn't get everything off. This, you have paper towel, you spray it, you wipe your brush, you wait 2 seconds, and it's dry. It's not giving you a deep clean, but it's cleaning the powders off of it so you can go in and use that brush again. Again, they are on the pricey side, as apparently everything that I purchase is, or used to purchase anyway. Yeah, I really do kind of want to have this as a staple. It works better than any one of the quick drying makeup brush sprays that I've ever used. Okay, sadly, I did not give this enough time. It's definitely expired. This is a Dr. Brandt Magnetite Age Defier. Do you remember those magnetized masks that you use the metal thing on? Hold on. The metal thing here, it would like stick to the top, and then you put the mask on, you let it dry, and then you like scrape it off. It was really, really satisfying, I have to tell you. I can say one thing, after I washed it off, my skin felt extremely soft. I really enjoyed using it. It was fun, but I let it sit around, and it's a shame because I have a lot left in here, but it expired. And these were really popular quite a few years ago, but yeah, that's what happened with that one. That happened to a lot of my products. It's just like I forget about them and they go bad. All right, now let's talk some makeup here. I cannot believe that I finished an entire bronzer, and I absolutely loved this bronzer. It was from Lorac and is the Pool Party. I mean, I was scraping. I was like, this is ridiculous, Leann. It's time to let it go. This was the perfect color on me. Let's see if I can get any. It's very subtle, which is what I liked when I kind of wanted to just do something more natural. I could put this all over my face if I was a little bit more tan, which I don't do. But I don't know, this was just so amazing. But I could not go out and buy it. I could not justify going out and buying it because of all of the ridiculous amount of bronzers that I have. But I mean, you can tell I loved it. I wanted to scrape it and like press it. I'm like, you're being ridiculous, Leann. I finished up another of the lip injections from Too Faced. This was the Maximum Plump. This was one, I think, for the holiday, and it had such a pretty color to it. It was a little bit metallic, you can see that, but it didn't look like, you know, you had like Tin Man lips or anything. They smell awesome. I love the burn. Yeah, they definitely burn. And dying to try the new Private Society one that's supposed to be even stronger than this. I also heard the Cali Ray is pretty good. If you guys have any experience with either one of those, let me know. Because this is $33 full price, which is just absurd in my opinion. I used to try to find them in TJ Maxx, but I don't trust them necessarily because you don't know if someone's opened them unless they're in a case. So, but maybe I'll try those others. Finished up another one of my Missha Perfect Cover BB Cream. This is an SPF 42, and I had this is number 23, Natural Beige. This is a perfect color for me. It's perfectly neutral. You can see that, how it doesn't look too yellow or too pink. It's literally the epitome of my perfect skin tone. Yeah, I will continue to buy the Missha foundation because just look how beautifully it blends, and very much mature skin friendly. This, I have to let this go. This is the Tarte Face Tape. Yeah, I know. I had mine in the, light, medium, neutral. I tried it the other day. It has a funky scent to it, and it just did not. I mean, look at that. This is light, medium, neutral. I mean, look at how yellow that is compared to the Missha. It's got to go. It's time to, now it's time to say goodbye. This one also went bad. I was always on the fence about this, yet look how much I used of it. It worked sometimes, it didn't work other times. I think as I've gotten more mature skin, it hasn't worked. This is the Born This Way from Too Faced, and it is, I had mine in Natural Beige. Again, I mean, this one on my hand looks kind of orangey yellow, but in the viewfinder it's looking more neutral. I had the love-hate relationship with this, and unfortunately it now has that like scent to it, and it's definitely time to let it go. By the way, I won't be purchasing this, and I probably will not be purchasing this. If I purchase any foundations, I really want to try the Lady Gaga House Labs, and there might be a couple other that I might be interested in, but definitely not those. This also went bad. Look how yucky this is. I hardly got to use it, but I really liked it when I did. This was the Sugar Rush Skin Treat Blurring Skin Tint No. No, no. Blurring Skin Tint Broad Spectrum 20 sunscreen. This was really, really nice. I could use my fingers. It was great. It was quick. It was easy. This went bad so quickly. I've had other foundations for much longer. Oh, and this just smells horrific. I may go out and purchase this again, but the problem is I know I would have to use it consistently or else it would go bad again. This is like the Sugar Rush is like their sister brand for Tarte. Yeah, I'm on the fence because I have so many I don't think I could, but I would, you know? I'm also sad about this one. The Too Faced You're So Jelly Highlighter smelled like frickin' watermelon. I loved it, but it was one of those jelly, like really slippery, slimery. Slippery, slimery. Anyway, it congealed. It got hard. This was in Gilded Champagne. I don't even think they make these anymore, so I'm not going to be able to get it again. This unfortunately dried out before I even got to really enjoy it. This is from Tarte's, their Opening Act Lash Primer. Had a nice tightly packed bristled brush. It worked great. It was a white primer. I love eyelash primers. I know it's something like I don't need any of it, but I enjoy the step. So this is really good, but probably on the pricey side. So if I can get it on sale, I will definitely use it. Of course, there's always the Lash Paradise from the drugstore, so there are cheaper options. This one went bad on me, unfortunately. I mean, I used quite a bit of it, but not enough for me to say I really got my money's worth. This is the, oh, what are you? KKW. Holy smokes, KKW Beauty. This was nude 4. They were having a sale in Ulta. All of her stuff was half off because it's when she was going to be rebranding. And it was very pretty. On the darker side, but more neutral. But this went bad so quickly, and it has that Play-Doh disgusting yucky scent. I don't even want it on my hand. And so yeah, I'm glad I paid half price because it was probably going to be close to expiring, which is maybe why it was on sale. Finished up one of my favorite pencils. This is the Precisely My Brow pencil. It clicks up, but it doesn't click down, so be wary of that. It has the cutest little packaging. I love Benefit products. They're just unique, and it had a good spoolie, which is now all covered in fur. Thanks, Winnie. One of my favorite pencils. I go back and forth between this and the ABH, and usually I am in 3.5, which is what this is, because it's the 0.5s are the neutral ones, and I definitely have more cooler toned brows. It's very odd when you think about it. Like, you can be neutral or warm, and then you have cool brows, and I don't understand the science, but anyway, one of my favorite pencils. And I have one more product in here, and I'm very upset about this because this is one of my favorite colors, but it dried out. It's from Nails Inc. It is one of my favorite nail polish brands. I'm dying to try, like, for Hollow Taco and some other brands, but Nails Inc. makes some really, really pretty stuff, but you can see it kind of got all funky and separated. I mean, nail polishes don't last forever. So yeah, that's why this one has to go. This was in the color Dream Dust. They have that like reflective, really pretty iridescence. They're so easy to put on. They last on your nails. And yeah, I have several others that I'm enjoying. So I'll probably, you know, no, not probably, maybe I'll go out and buy it because they're on the expensive side. So sometimes Sephora has them for like half price, which is when I like to buy them. Well, my friends, that is it. When am I saying that is it? That was a long video. I am so happy that you went through my garbage with me. So glad we could trash talk together. All right, I'll stop with the puns. I'm sorry, I know. But I'm also very excited because now I get to either throw out or recycle these things and get them out of my life. I need to get things out of my life. Again, thank you. I love you. You're all amazingly wonderful people. I hope you're all having an amazingly wonderful day or night, depending on when I'm watching this. And I'll see you really soon in my next video. Much love, everybody. Bye.